All right, hi guys. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be writing quadratic equations written in vertex form. Okay? So before we get into that, guys, let's go ahead and go over some features of the quadratic equation, okay? So the vertex of a parabola is either the maximum or the minimum point of the graph. So, let's go ahead and label these. So this right here, this would be a maximum. This would be a minimum. Okay? So now the vertex form a quadratic function is given by y equals a parentheses x minus h parentheses square plus k. Now this form should actually look very familiar to you already. Okay? Now, not only this vertex form is very important, but it also has the vertex, which is hk. So hk is the vertex, okay, of the parabola. So when we're talking about that, guys, we're talking about this point right here. Like this would be hk. This would be hk. All right? So now, when written in the vertex form hk, it is the vertex of the parabola and x equals h, the axis of symmetry. Okay? Now I want us to pause right here because I need to explain to you x and y for h and k. So I want you to write somewhere on the side that h is the x value. Okay? It is the x value. K is the y value. Okay? But there's some specific things about the h and k. So not only is h the x value, it also tells you the axis of symmetry. K is important because it's not only the y value, but it also tells you here the minimum value and the maximum value. Okay? So now let's go ahead and go here. So h represents, so which meaning we're talking about x here, talking about x, okay? The x. H represents a horizontal shift, meaning it's going to move left or right. Now we're going to talk about the k represents a vertical shift, meaning it is the y. So this k is not only the y value, but it's also going to tell you if it's going to vertically shift up or down, okay? This should sound familiar to you because of transformations, okay? So now, let's actually practice with the vertex form here. So here, if the equation is y equals 2 parentheses x minus 1 parentheses square plus 5, what is the value of h and k? So what I want to do first is I actually want to write my vertex form, okay? So we can compare it and see what was substituted. So y equals a parentheses x minus h to the power of 2 plus k. So let's look very closely here. So yes, there's an a coefficient right here. There's the a value. So we get a is 2. There's also an x, and there's also a subtraction sign. I want you to notice this. The subtraction sign is part of the formula. So meaning this 1 is going to be positive. So the h value is a positive 1. Okay, then look at k. K is a positive, so it is a positive 5. Okay, so I want to prove that to you by showing you on Desmos to show that the h and the k, meaning the vertex, is 1, 5. So let's go into Desmos. Okay, see how I have already the equation up on here? So I put in 2 parentheses x minus 1 parentheses square plus 5. So I want you to see here, this is the vertex, 1, 5. So h is 1, k is 5. I want you to stop. Is this a maximum or a minimum? Correct. It is a minimum, meaning the minimum value would be 5. The axis of symmetry would be 1. So now let's go ahead and hop back on. So this means the vertex is at point 1, 5. The axis of symmetry is 1. And the minimum value is 5. So remember, this is my h value, and this is my k value. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and move on to converting standard form to vertex form. Okay? So now, before we get into that, I want us to actually do a review up here. So when we're saying converting from standard form to vertex form, when we say standard form, we're talking about y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So we're converting that to my vertex form, which is y equals a parentheses x minus h to the power of 2 plus k. So we got some steps here, guys. So you have your little CFFs right here. So you have to identify A, B, and C in the equations in standard form. Okay. So let's look here. So we know that A is 2, B is -4, C is +5. Okay. So we did that. Great. Now we got to find the vertex. That's step 2. So we got to find the H value and the K value by using the axis of symmetry, which this is the axis of symmetry formula, and we're going to substituting the x value to the original equation, which I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. So first off, let's find our axis of symmetry first. So axis of symmetry is y equals -b over 2a. So this is why we have to know our coefficients, guys. So we want to go fraction sign here. Negative parentheses, what's my b coefficient? It's a -4. So it's negative times -4 divided by 2. Parentheses, what's my a coefficient? 2. So now negative times -4 is +4. 2 times 2 is 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. So x equals 1, meaning my axis of symmetry is 1. So I'm going to go ahead and write my vertex right here so we know we're finding the vertex. Okay? So we know the h value is 1 so far, which is the x, axis of symmetry. Now I'm going to show you how to find the k value or the y value. So you're going to substitute the x value into the original equation, which is y equals 2x squared minus 4x plus 5. So we're going to substitute these x's here. So follow me exactly like I'm doing. So y equals 2 parentheses 1 square minus 4 parentheses 1 plus 5. So here we know 1 square is 1, right? So 1 times 2 would give me 2. Then this is subtracting, minus, it's like a negative. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 5. So now we solve. 2 minus 4 is -2. Then -2 plus 5 should give me a +3. So my y value, meaning it's my k value, is a +3. Okay, so we're done with step 2. Now let's move on to step 3. Now we have to write it in vertex form. Now there's 2 things you need to write vertex form. You need the vertex and you need the a coefficient, which we already found the a coefficient. Because remember, in step 1, we have the a coefficient. All right, and we have the vertex here. We have h and k. So now all we have to do is substitute. So let's go ahead and write our equation. Y equals a parentheses x minus h squared plus k. So I'm going to go ahead and use a different marker so you can see this. So let's go step by step here. Y equals, what's my a coefficient? It is 2 parentheses x minus, because that's part of the formula, minus 1, because my h value is positive. So it's -1 parentheses square plus, what's my k value? It is 3. So this would be my vertex form. So that's step 3. Okay, so I want you to stop here and you're going to actually practice a couple on your own. All right, and then we're going to come back and do a different one. All right, now this is the last part of our lesson for today. Okay, so now we're going to do it, we're going to reverse it. So now it's going to be, you're converting from vertex form, meaning you're converting from y equals a parentheses x minus h squared plus k to your standard form, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Now I will say this one's a more easier than when you're converting the other way around, okay? So you have to simply multiply out, meaning we're going to multiply this and then combine like terms, okay? So we're going to multiply this right here, x minus 1 to the power of 2 first, because that's important. So this is like my step 1. Because we know this x minus 1 to the power of 2, it means that there's 2 of these. So that means it's x minus 1, parentheses, and then parentheses x minus 1. So this is what we mean by simply multiplying it out. So let's actually do my little area model. X minus 1, x minus 1. Okay? So negative 1 times x is negative x. Then x times x is x squared. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Negative 1 times x is negative x. So now let's bring it all out. It's going to be x squared. Negative x plus negative x combine like terms, which is be negative 2x because there's 2 of them. Then plus 1. So it's a positive 1. Okay, so we basically just multiplied this out. That was my first step. Now my second step is that I actually have to substitute this part. So it's going to be y equals, so before I get there, when I'm saying substitute, so you see this 2, right? So I'm going 2. So I got to write this in the parentheses here. X squared minus 2x plus 1. So I'm putting this into here. So it's going to be 2 parentheses x squared minus 2x plus 1. Then plus 3. Because remember, I just multiplied this out. So now I have to distribute. So let's go ahead and distribute. So y equals 2 times 2 x squared is going to be 2x squared. 2 times negative 2x is going to be negative 4x. 2 times positive 1 is positive 2 plus 3. Now I got to combine like terms. So y equals 2x squared, because there's only one square, minus 4x, and I can combine these. 2 plus 3 is 5. And that is it, guys. That's the end of this lesson, part 1, and then we're going to do the next part later. All right, that's it. Now go ahead and try a couple on your own.